Dorian called me the next day and said, "You won't believe this, but my arms are bigger this morning than they were yesterday." Then it hit him again and he said, "I've grown from only one workout. I've grown from only one set." This is a part from the book The Wisdom of Mike Mentzer, written by John Little. This video is on the program that Mike Mentzer made for Dorian Yates, and he put him through in 1992. I'm reading one of these days, it's the Wednesday, and that's back, traps and biceps. Wednesday's workout, back and biceps. The Wednesday workout saw Mike and Yates getting together at noon. After a brief warm-up, Mike had Yates strap himself into the Nautilus pullover machine, and again under Mike's strict supervision, Yates performed 15 repetitions with the entire weight stack. With no rest whatsoever, Yates was rushed over to the lat pull-down machine, which had been preloaded with 300 pounds, in anticipation of his arrival. Yates, perhaps the strongest competitive bodybuilder of all time, proceeded to startle the assembled crowd at Gold's Gym by performing 7 reps with this poundage. After a brief rest in which Yates barely had time to catch his breath, he was hustled off to the hammer strength row machine, where he unilaterally performed 7 reps with 165 pounds. Mike recalled, "I remember the crowd was all around at this point, and what they were seeing was the real thing." This was not a fellow who would disappoint his fans by curling some 25-pound dumbbells while covered in baby oil and spandex. This was a heavy-duty bodybuilder in the purest sense of the term. Dorian put forth so much effort, this 275-pound monster was shaking from his head to his toes and grunting like a bear trying to make those last reps. It is rumored that the whole gym stopped to watch Yates perform this next exercise. Hammer strength machine shrugs. With a total of 800 pounds, that was all the weight the machine could accommodate, he would shrug that mammoth weight not once, not twice, but 14 times, with Mike encouraging him on with each repetition. "I was telling him with each rep, this is for the Olympia, Dorian. This next rep is worth $1 million to you," Mike recalled with a laugh. This guy was a man highly motivated to succeed. He would have to be in order to have trained that intensely. That one set of shrugs ended Yates' back training for the day, which consisted of 3 exercises for his lats, performed for 1 set each, or roughly 3 minutes of direct training stimulation, followed by 1 set of shrugs. It was now time to revisit the Nautilus multi-biceps machine, the same exercise that had started this whole 1-set series of workouts, where Mike had Yates again perform 1 set to failure. Mike picked up the story. "Dorian's biceps were so pumped they were cramping up, so I had him shake it off and then lift the weight up again and hold it in the fully contracted position for an additional 15 seconds before lowering the resistance slowly back to the fully extended position. Normally that would be all that I have a client do for biceps, but I also put Dorian on a 90-degree preacher bench to do 1 set of preachers, super strict. He went to failure on this one too, with a weight of 150 pounds. And when he hit failure, I had him do 3 or 4 half reps. And to let you know how whipped his biceps were after this, each half rep took him about 4 seconds to complete. Needless to say, his biceps had it for today.